Hello, today's session we're going to do a session you can do for your whole body in a small space, because I know that a lot of you are traveling or maybe you've just not got a lot of space in your house. So we're going to start standing. We're going to do our whole body in a little teeny tiny space, and I'm going to not do it on the floor. I'm going to do it standing because when I'm traveling, I don't really like being next to hotel carpets. So I prefer doing standing yoga if I'm in a hotel room that I don't know how you know hotel carpets. But if you want me to do a sitting one as well, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments. So I want you to come to a standing position and I want you to spread your toes. Bring your hips so your hips are over your heels. Bring your shoulders so your shoulders are over your hips. And just let your head feel really light, like it's a balloon floating up towards the ceiling. And then we're just going to have the hands by the side. Take a big deep breath in, bring those shoulders up towards the ears, and just feel really happy that you have switched on this session. That's the work's done. And then you're going to breathe out, let the shoulders come down. Let's do that one more time. Take a big deep breath in, let the shoulders come up towards the ears. And then breathe out, let the shoulders come down. I'm going to take the hands on the hips and I want you to just bend the knees and then straighten the knees back up. Just check that your knees are not rolling in towards each other. They're not rolling out either. You're just bending the knees, straightening them back up. Beautiful. And then you're going to take your right foot. I want you to just step your right foot back. I know you haven't got much space and that's fine. And then I want you to rock onto your back foot and then rock onto your front foot. So we don't need much space for this. We're just rocking onto the back foot, let the heel come off, rock onto the front foot. So we're just playing with that transference of weight. Let this be really mindful. We don't need to make it massive or anything like that. One more. And then step the feet together. Let's bring the other leg behind. And then you're transferring the weight. Nice. Very nice. So we're not going to be doing any warriors or anything like that because you haven't got the space. We're just doing it in a very small amount of carpet. I'm on my yoga mat because I would have had to actually take my yoga mat out of the space to record it, and I thought you could just use your imaginations, to be honest. And then we're going to bring the legs together. So now we're going to take the right foot and you're going to bring your right foot behind your left foot. And if you can, you're going to actually cross it all the way. And then we're going to reach up through both of the arms. You might have to go forward if you haven't got much space. Reach up, lift up through the elbow. And I want you to feel that lovely stretch all the way along that right-hand side. And then you're going to come over to the side. We're just going to breathe into all of that space. So we haven't got much time, we haven't got much space, but we're going to really pack a punch with this. And then you're going to come all the way back up. Let the arms come down. Come back to the center. Just give yourself a little wiggle in the middle. Do the same on the other side. So you're going to bring your other foot behind. Reach up through your arms. Catch your wrist. Come over to the side. Big deep breaths here into the side of the waist. And then come back to the center. Let's step the feet together. Roll out the shoulders. You're going to reach up with your right arm. I want you to bend your right arm. Maybe the hand comes between the shoulder blades. Maybe it just hits to the back of the neck. Don't hit the back of your neck, but maybe that's where the hand gets to. And then you're going to bring your other hand. You're just going to place it on the elbow. I'm going to take some big deep breaths here. And then swap sides. Very nice. And then we're going to bring the hands down. You're going to bring your hands onto your hips. So your option here, if you can't lift up both feet at the same time, you're just going to do one at a time. Or we're going to lift up onto our tippy toes and then back down. Onto your tippy toes and back down. Onto your tippy toes, back down. Let's do that one more time. Onto your tippy toes. And let's see if we can hold that there. You can always hold onto a wall. You can do one at a time if you need to. This is going to be working your core as well. It's very core intensive to stand on your tippy toes. And then let the heels come down. Beautiful. Let's give everything a little shake. And then we're going to do a standing Shavasana. So you're going to bring one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, relax the shoulders down. And if you can, close your eyes. If that makes you feel a bit disorientated, don't worry, just look at the floor. But if you can, close your eyes. And let's have a moment here, especially if you've been traveling. You might feel a little bit disorientated. You might feel a little bit like a whirl. And if your mind is like a snow globe and you've been traveling, you might find that it feels like you've shaken up your snow globe so that when you stop, there's still lots of things floating about. Give yourself this gift of a moment where you don't have to think, feel, do or be anything in particular. I want you to think of something that you can do to nourish yourself. And then take a big deep breath in and sigh it out. Lovely. Thank you so, so much for joining me. That was a request, as most of the sessions are. If you have a request for a class, let me know and I will do my very best to accommodate it.